I'm back, baby. I'm back. Back like you've seen it every single time in beautiful, beautiful Miami. Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. I'm losing my voice. I'm live streaming so dang much. Hold on. Let me get a water here for the stream. Had to get myself a water for the stream. Make sure I was ready to go. Look at the crypto magazine in the background. That's fresh. That is fresh. That's what you got to do. Shout out to Kevin Hart on the cover of Crypto Magazine, baby. And yes, you can find my polo. You know, I'm going to talk about it forever probably, but, you know, if you want to know who I am, if you want to know my story, you can read my story. You can read how I got where I'm at. You can read how my thought process, how I changed who I was in my early 20s and how I became who I am now in my 40s. I'm turning 40 in April, baby. My life is moving fast. I'll be gone off this earth before you know it. I'm already halfway through my journey. So I'm trying to do, you know, I am doing every single thing I can to be the best. So shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Crypto Magazine. Crypto Magazine. Crypto Magazine, baby. Crypto Magazine, baby. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for bringing your time to my stream. MATIC up 6%, Band up 19%, KSM, Balancer. Let's take a look at the game. Alts roar as Bitcoin holds 17K, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all for jumping on into the live stream and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Let's jump right in to the world markets, baby. Shout out to you all. Thank you for being here. Let's break it down. Ooh-wee. Ooh, what is that? Thought we adjusted that already. We did. Okay. And we got Cake up at 395. Cake was at 362. Never lost that. Cake has actually been boss. Staking Cake, using Cake. Cake has been holding its zone the whole time. So shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate it. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. I haven't taken a gauge on that yet this morning. Let's see what they're doing. This could be from yesterday. I haven't refreshed that page. Up 0.5% on the day as we get ready for the markets to open in an hour and a half. I'll keep you privy to what's about to happen. 27 on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Let's restart that too. Yes, it's a 27 on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Unbelievable. JSMY is trending on Twitter. And look at that. We had it in this flag. It's up 41% gains since we saw it make a move. All you got to do is know how to make a flag, catch a measured move. How did I know where that was going to go? I took the length of the previous algorithmic poll, and that's exactly where we went for gains. 41% gains for Jasmy. XDEFI hit for massive gains. I talked about it. It's up 18% and holding through the night. I like what I'm seeing for XDEFI. All right. Went over near a little bit last night at 2 as well, but coins just keep pushing. Alts or roaring to the upside. We went over this yesterday. It actually kept going. Super rare ball portion. A little bit of a move. I didn't cover that. Like, it wasn't one of my bigger loves. Mask. Let's talk about Mask last night. Baking it, breaking it, staking it, killing it. Mask continuing to rip. One of my favorite projects to get into. Anytime I see that tightness after the retracement. Golden pocket. I can teach you all this every single Tuesday. If you want to get down, if you want to understand, if you want to roll with the man, I can show you exactly how to print money. I'm on vacation. You put 10K into this. You end up making $66,000, and that's in like a night, overnight, right? And like this Airbnb, $2,000 for a week, that's paid for overnight. I many times make more money on my Airbnb trips than I used to at work for the month. And so I ended up leaving my Airbnbs up from my trade. You know what I mean? Like, I ended up making more money. You got to be on point. You got to do the discipline. You got to know the education. It doesn't come easy. This ain't fast money. This ain't easy money. This is the hardest money you'll ever make in your life. But once you get it, once you have it, it cannot be taken away. Look at the tight moving averages right there. Look at the lack of bearish momentum. Look at the stochastics about to turn to the upside. Look at the 618 Fibonacci retracement and the point of control. My goodness, it was all there for you. And Sammy, oh whammy, had it for you. Mask banging on him. Up another total 60% gains. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll copy that link, send it on to Shano. Shano, we got gains for days. We got GMX. We got a lot of things to look at. Shout out to everybody here on the live. You have no idea how much I appreciate you. What a blessing it is to be alive this morning. May God bless each and every one of you. Hit that like, feel the love, feel the breeze, feel the sun. Enjoy your life. I'm going to try to attempt to hit the beach today. Not sure how it's going to work out, but, you know, I have plans and ideas and desires. Okay. Bang. And shout out to everyone. Follow me on Twitter. You guys are blowing me up. Twitter is getting awesome. About to hit 10,000 followers on Twitter. We just crossed 9,500 followers. Continuing to move. What is that? What is that cocaine? Oh, my gosh. I love that tweet. That tweet's hilarious, though. But shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you. Feeling good. We're going to do an after Black Friday hookup. After Black Friday hookup, I want to get 100 likes. I want to get at least 50 retweets on this. And I'm going to pick a beautiful person for 1 month in the trading group. Let me know. And that's going to be the after Black Friday hookup. The after cyber hookup. So which crypto project are you researching that no one else is talking about yet? Okay? Let us know. We want to know, baby. We want to know. And if you like, comment, and subscribe, hit it up. All you got to do here is join Twitter, leave a comment, hit the likes, and retweet. I want 75 comments, 50 retweets. I brought it back down. 75 comments, 50 retweets, and one lucky, beautiful person will be receiving what is $99 in value to the trading group. All right? And you can see what it's like for you to get started. Could change your entire life. This moment right now, what I'm doing, could get someone involved in cryptocurrency and technical analysis, and they might just get that bite, and they will never, ever, ever be the same. So that's how I look at it. And I know that we could do this every single day. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout out to the super chats. Appreciate you all for jumping on in. We have $4.99 here. Lifer, Crypto, Lemon Water. Congrats on the magazine. Great article. Proud of everything you're doing and honored to be a lifer, man. God bless you, man. I'll always keep you honored for following me. I will never break that honor. The honor is the code is the word, and the word is of God, baby. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. First, there was the word, right? There's the Twitter right there. You can follow that, hit it up. Let's go to Twitter and show Sam some love, shall we? Shout out to my man, Toby Linares. God bless you and yours. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Crypto Life Changer. Shout out to Crypto Wifer. Hey, handsome. I want to read your story. Hey, baby. Hit that like button. Let's go. Sammy, I love my wife so much. Thank you for being here. Is Doge going to 13? You never know. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Baby, that would be huge. Yeah, 66 likes at 7:45 in the morning for a guy that's known all around the country, is on the biggest channel once a week, right? Which I will be on today at 5 o'clock if possible. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, so just, you know, life in general. Boom, boom, boom. It is what it is, right? 74, I guess no one knew I was going live, right? So they're all getting caught off guard. And all our West Coast people are asleep. It's 4 in the morning, right? It's 5 in the morning right now. We have 7, but that's why everyone has to do their part. Like, more than ever, you 173 people really need to step up. Like, I need you now more than ever. I never really ask for a lot. I don't. I just continue to give. But every once in a while, I need that, you know? Or I desire more likes on this like to get it going. So let's do it. Help more people see the stream later on today. I'm going to do a really good job breaking down Bitcoin. I'm going to put my 100% into it. We're going to look at it. So thank you so much for the love. I appreciate that. Kevin may have heart, but lifers have the love, man. Shout out to Jamie for the 333. I love you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. God bless you and yours, Jamie, for jumping on into that chat. Ha, 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 right? And yeah, man, we got 'ems. We got 'ems. Crypto Magazine. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And maybe we can zoom out a little bit and get the whole magazine. I'll give you that whole wide shot. I like that wide shot, right? Really bring you in. SBS. Now, can you believe he went live yesterday with Sorkin? That was insane. Absolutely insane. Again, I want to stick to my teaching and stick to what I'm doing. You know, I'll let the big fights play out, but at the same time, come on now. You know, people need to be protected. We need to be good to people. I represent the good in the earth, and we need to be good to people. And it's weird when you start saying you want to be good to people, you want the truth, that you're like, that's too much. That's you know, I don't know. It just bugs me out. It bugs me out. But man, Twitter, man, we were all over Twitter. This was an amazing moment. That was an amazing moment when I finally saw the magazine, got to see it, got to see the booth. Yeah. When they told me I was in the magazine, I didn't even believe it. I honestly didn't believe it at first. I was like, nah, you know, and it really happened. Everything came to fruition just as it was supposed to, which I can't believe it. This trip is coming to an end. This is our last day in Miami. I'm having a little feeling of like, but you know what? I want to get back to my wife and kids too. I miss my beautiful family. I have something so nice to go home to. I miss my wife. She's so beautiful and special. I'm such a baby. I really am. I didn't sleep well last night, so whenever I didn't sleep a lot, I get a little teary easily for whatever reason. Whatever kind of person I am, lack of sleep gets me a little crybaby-ish. I don't know why. Shouldn't even say crybaby-ish because I'm not a crybaby, but I'm a sentimental guy. All right? I'm sensitive. I'm a sensey. I'm a sensey emo. But shout out to everybody here on the live. Possibly a move here, you know? And why am I saying this? Well, I'm just looking at the measured move here. Wick to wick. I think I'm a little advantageous there. I think I'm going to rein that in a little bit. But this says Bitcoin's about to break out of the 1 hour and go all the way to about 17,600. You know, what did I talk about? I talk about 16,650 over and over again. Why? It was this major issue, right? Even when we got through this area, but we had to get above the zone. And there was that major two resistance areas that I talked about, and we got through them. We got through them, right? And if you remember, we even made this flag here, and we got us to here. Then we consolidated. I made this flag here, and I called this flag. I called this flag. I'm showing you another flag now. And we are getting overbought on the stochastics, on the RSI. One more move to the upside, and, you know, here I have some bearish divergence called out. Swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. Not as sharp, not as bad as it could be. I'd like to see one more big high, and then a little bit of a stronger bearish div. So I'm looking for Bitcoin in the 1 hour on this beautiful Thursday morning to bump to the upside. Right now, that's what we're going to do. For the next 8 hours, that's what we're going on. 2 hours, we have to wait for the 15-minute to end. So it's telling me at about 9:30 at market open, we could see a beautiful move for Bitcoin. We could also see it begin to dump out of this channel, retest, and drop. Anything is possible. I want to know that. I show you probabilities, but anything can happen at any given moment in time. You have to be open-minded to all possibilities in the universe at all times to be able to swing to the right tree. It's like a monkey looking at trees, and he's swinging and he's swinging. If he only sees one or two trees, right? Yet, you know, but if he opens his mind and he says, I could swing here and here and here and here and here and here, he has so many paths to travel through that forest, right? He has so many places to go. That's the same thing with your brain. You know, I know it's going to be funny, but open up as many branches as you can in your brain. Be open-minded as possible so you can swing wherever, so you're not restricted. So you can go wherever in your brain. If you start thinking things aren't or are not possible, or you think you know it all, like you watch the news, they tell you that, and then you think, oh yeah, that's absolutely true. I'm not going to do any of my own real-world research. I'm not going to talk to people on the street. Like if they tell you homeless are happier than they've ever been, you know, the news. I'm just making this is a complete epiphany psyop right now I'm doing. The homeless are, you know, happier than they've ever been. We've never seen happier homeless. Oh my God. And then you start telling people, you know, the homeless are just happy they've ever been. But then you go down to the street and you talk to 100 homeless people for a month straight and you find out they're the not happiest at all. Like, I mean, this is a very easy, you know, example. But the point is, you got to put boots on the ground. You can't take things at face value. You got to be open-minded with boots on the ground. And if you do those two things, you're going to get to the cookie, baby. I'm telling you right now. And everyone else that doesn't want to get that cookie, they're going to be wishing they got the cookie. And you're going to be, hey, I got that cookie, baby. So look, we also were talking about this breaking to the upside. We talked about it. It did break up, right? And we showed you that there was two measured moves. We could delete the bottom measured move now, and we got above the point of control. It's all above the POC. How much do I talk about the point of control, baby? How much do I talk about the point of control? All right? And so I'm looking for a long, after the 15-minute resets, maybe halfway, goes a little more sideways. We could extend this a little bit. But right now, the 15-minute does suggest that there's a little more downside before the upside. So I'm going to watch that 15-minute, but I like the 1 hour time frame. All right? Now I'm going to zoom out to boom out, but that's what I'm seeing right now on this smaller idea, right? And that's, what is that measured move? Just so you're comfortable with exactly where we're about to go and you understand, 17,674, a little bit below 17,600, all right? Shout out to all you beautiful people on the live. May God bless your beautiful lives. May you have a wonderful time today, and may you cherish every single moment in time, you know? I fly to Miami tomorrow, 6 a.m., back to Boston at 9:15. I should be able to make the stream by 10:30, 11 at the very latest. The second I get home, I'm going to eat a quick bite and jump right into the stream for each and every one of you, and then I'll finally take a nap after traveling, hang out with my wife, and enjoy being home with my family and my kids, pick up my daughter from school, and get back to being a dad. Shout out to all you people for being here. I appreciate you all, and you have no idea. I love you all more than you would ever know. So, I want to look at BTC on Coinbase. That's just kind of my, I like to look at that on my daily chart, right? Show you the bigger picture that I've been looking at here. So here's the bigger picture. We've been going over this idea. We've been talking about how the daily has a very strong bullish divergence, right? That's kind of a push to long right there. I believe that's why Jason Casper longed into this right here too. Shout out to my man Jason Casper. I'm gonna have him on the show. A lot of people in 2023 are coming on the show. I met so many people that want to be interviewed, want to interact. I met so many amazing projects in the last few days that are going to change your life. Man, a multi-swap chain that has never been exploited. I just seen so many different interesting things. DeFi Kingdoms, a great team of people. Even a magazine, Fast Track, that I maybe start writing for. That's all about the truth and vetted truth. The new news situation coming up. So look, this was a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder too that broke to the upside. That's your measured move. You do have a resistance here. As you can see, we could even readjust it slightly. But you got this mid-range resistance that you can clearly see as bounced, resistance, bounced, fell through, resistance. We got to get above this diagonal resistance. Right now, it's a bit of a struggle. All right? Shout out to everybody. How's the tweet doing? Let's get back into that tweet. I want to make sure y'all doing your part so I can do my part and hook y'all up. We got 22 comments, 9 retweets. It is a smaller stream than normal. I need every single one of you to participate. You can't play games. Let's see how big you can go. I have faith that I could do this with 100 people. I really do. Watch me nay. All about the ponies. Watch me nay. Zed run. Low key slacking on stable. Going to pick up the pace. Interesting. Fresh 100%. Ready to race. Gutter Gang. I do like Gutter Gang. I like that name. I like Gutter Gang. Of course, as you can see from my profile, I got a few. Interesting. Own the deck. God bless. Yep. And then there's the murder of Crow Cardano. Cool, man. The Crows. All about them JPG junkies. My man. And that's shout out to DZ. Shout out to BitBoy. Shout out to the whole team. Shout out to everybody out there doing their thing for cryptocurrency every single day. Wendy O. All the cool people that I met here in Miami. Unbelievable. Replying to Crypto Lifer. What did this guy say here? Look at these cool NFTs he put out there. I love those ones. I own several unstoppable domains, so I suppose I do own a few NFTs. I own 2 unstoppable domains, and I forgot about what to do with them. The daddies and the MFers is what's cooking, young buck. The daddies. Interesting. And honestly, I already feel the NFT kind of space moving forward again. I mean, Bitcoin back to 17 after hitting that 15. And like I showed you, though, we could see different scenarios. Like I said, we could get all the way up here to 19, get rejected, come back down, come up again, and fall all the way back down to this measured move area, which could take you to 7,000. I don't want you to think we can't go to 7K. I want you to keep that in your mind. I want you to be vigilant. However, look at this. This is a swing low. This is a swing low. That whole line is a downtrend. Here you can see clearly it's flat or an uptrend. That's a bit of what's called exaggerated bullish divergence. When one of these both are flat, usually when this one's flat, but I've seen it when even the RSI is flat. And on the 3-day, it's a bigger bullish divergence. I mean, swing down to swing down. That whole thing swings to the upside here. It's a big deal. I showed it before when we were here, and it bumped up and it got negated, but now it's even a stronger divergence, and we're getting that. Look at the 3-day for Bitcoin. It wants to make a move. We have to get back above 19,000 to remain bullish. It looks like 20K could be on the cards, all right? From what I'm seeing here on the 3-day chart, which is my baby, and we can forget about all the minutia and just focus on the 3-day. I'm seeing a move coming for Bitcoin with the divergence, with the move. However, we got to get above this diagonal resistance that I'm talking about. So that's kind of the bigger picture, all right, that I want you to understand. Let's take a look at the ES1 and see what we're seeing here. And ES1 is getting a bit of a push-up, all right? Let's see what we were talking about throughout the day. So you can see the bigger idea is this, falling, broadening wedge that can break to the upside. It's looking somewhat bull flaggish. We need to get above certain areas of support and resistance. Let's zoom in and break it down. So the S&P, ES1, S&P futures. Let's take a look here. So we talked about it likely breaking to the upside yesterday. Remember, if you were with us, I said this is a flag. Can the flag get to the upside? I drew this before it even happened, right? And we called it. And it went exactly to my target at the top of this channel. Now we're in this rising wedge. This is also what we call a shallow cup and handle. Sammy cup and handle to the upside. Shallow cup and handle, and it'll eventually get all the way here and try to break all the way up to the upside. I met some people too, and they met me and they talked to me, and they're like, dude, your voice is, you have like even when I'm just talking to you, like, I was like, it's my voice, man. So funny. I met people that looked me right in the face and said, man, thank you so much for your positivity, with your energy, with what you do every single day. May God bless you, man. And it was amazing to get that experience in real time with real people in Miami. And it doesn't matter what city I go to now, I'm able to meet somebody somewhere that knows the lifer, that says what up, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Got on stage, got my name out there in the city of Miami. It was an amazing experience. Got myself in a magazine. I think it was an accomplished trip, to say the least. And we hit massive gains the last 2 days, massive gains, and I did not miss. I stayed up late at night going through my charts. I woke up early in the morning, and just because I was out here living my life, I didn't forget about my commitments to my trading group. My commitments to my trading group are every single day, and I take it so seriously. If you're going to give me your hard-earned money, I'm going to give you my hard-earned time every single time, which I believe is worth way more than your dollars, because my time is cherished by God, baby. And I give it exactly where I need to give it, to his people, to educate, to tutor, to feel the love. So ES1, look at this. Overbought on the 4-hour for sure, right? But again, it's in the flag like Bitcoin. If this gets a nice little pump to the upside, we could see a little bit of a move here. So we're watching this funny little flag. Again, if it breaks back down, we're in a rising wedge for ES1, and the 4-hour doesn't look too great. And I showed you the measured move for ES1 would head all the way back down here to about 3,700, if we or to this high volume node, at least at 3,788. Breaking out of this little flag and maybe doing a retest of the 4,170 area would be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. All right. I want to show you one more thing, but I want to jump into that tweet before I do. And everyone, how we doing on this tweet? How we doing? Am I able to hook it up? 22 comments, 9 retweets. We need 50 retweets. We need 75 comments. I see you out here. Hold up. I'm calling you all out right now. You may not know me. You may be new to the stream. You may have never been to this stream before. But there's 255 of you people. Go make a Twitter account right now. Stop playing games. All right? That's the wrong tweet. But it's what I tweeted, though. Someone else tweeted the wrong tweet, you mean? I don't know. I can't police everybody. I know what I'm doing. That's last night's tweet. You're right. My bad. Thank you. Here we go. 12 likes and 12 retweets, 22 likes. Even worse, though. Which cover? Come on, man. ICP, JSMY, overwhelmed. VRA and Amazon ads equals 100 next. Interesting. I like veracity. I love the show. Been watching it every single day. That's dedication, baby. I'm looking currently at Flux. Very interesting project, in my opinion. God bless. I got a big old bag of Flux now. Sent you a tweet a few minutes ago about this. I love GNS right now. Will be big next bull run. We're going to take a look at GNS. Thank you for saying that. That keeps coming across my radar now. I'm taking a look at it. Kadena, Betu, Chirply could be one to keep in mind. FitFi. I do like FitFi too. Remember when I first made a video about FitFi. Proof of Stake, Callisto. Everyone, keep it moving. I want to be able to do something amazing today. We got to get 50 retweets. No, 50 comments. No. 75 comments, 50 retweets. That's what we're going for. I put the wrong tweet in there, right? I actually like the NFTs, though. Thank you for saying that. That's the tweet I want you to go. How can I get the movement if I'm not putting the right tweet on, you know? Shout out to all you beautiful people here on the live. All right. So the S&P, can it correlate with this flag for Bitcoin? We're back above 4,000, which is amazing. Look, resistance, SR flipping resistance. I want to see if the S&P can break up. 1 hour suggests we're going to have a beautiful afternoon of trading once we get through this 2 hours of the 15-minute. About 10 o'clock, we should start seeing the markets move pretty nice, is what I'm seeing. But again, it's just probability. Anything is possible, all right? Anything is possible. Let's take a look at the DXY, your dollar index. And is it 105? Oh, my God, it is. It took another dump to the downside. This thing is getting sold off like hot, like sour, it's getting sold off like sour bananas. I'm just making, that doesn't make any sense. But look, this was a rising wedge. I said would break down 68% of the time. It did just that. The falling wedge did not hit the measured move, would continue to the downside. Absolutely beautiful. If you don't know what the falling wedge is, it's this bigger one here. Now, could we double bottom? We broke that. We were about to double bottom here. We broke that. The dollar about to collapse today on the 1 hour time frame, getting sold off heavily. And I believe with what the Fed did, people are not going to want to be in the dollar anymore. They're going to jump out of these assets. And, I mean, look at this collapse. I called the top of the dollar. You can go back to the day I said this was actually the top. I bought the Bitcoin at 19,000 right around here. And to my mind, I believe they were going to stay correlated. So maybe I was misjudging that idea. And I learned from my lessons over time. They had been so inversely correlated that the second this had the bearish div and was too high, I decided it was going to be the best prices for Bitcoin. But then this would dump while Bitcoin would dump during the whole FTX fiasco, and my correlation would be ruined. I believe we're back on correlation now. Things will kind of smooth on out, and as this continues to dive, Bitcoin will continue to thrive. And this is amazing. This is a nasty dump, and when things pump up like that, they usually retrace a lot. I like to show everyone this idea on the monthly that nobody really talks about, and that I get to show a lot because, hey, we do our due diligence on the channel. But if you look at this on the monthly, this was a 12-month Bitcoin bull run right here. This is another 12-month Bitcoin bull run, all hit by MACD crosses that were super extended on this time frame. Look at the MACD coming for a bearish cross now. Look how extended we got on the stochastics RSI on the monthly chart. This is continuing to the downside. This was Bitcoin's bull run here. This was Bitcoin's bull run of 2020. Is Bitcoin about to do a bull run right now? There really may be, there's signs that Bitcoin's about to start a bull run by watching what we're seeing here on the dollar index. And that's a bearish engulfing candle, worse than this one, worse than this one. And that's showing you a sign of a massive dump to the downside. I'd be looking for a death cross possibly coming. This is a complete collapse for the dollar. So, beautiful thing to see the dollar collapsing ever since 03. This chart is standing, right? So, 105.88, we did call the top of that dollar for you. We've been watching this demise ever since. And how did I know that we were going to hit the top? Well, I'm pretty good at finding divergences on larger time frames. And once I started looking at the 2-week chart and I saw that this was like in an extreme uptrend like this, but this was starting to go flat and down, that is a bearish divergence like you wouldn't believe. And that told me that we were highly likely to begin to dump to the downside. That's why I jumped into Bitcoin so heavily. You know, not because I believe Bitcoin had bottomed as much as I believe the dollar had topped. So I had to get out of the dollar, all right? So, and what I made up from the dollar dropping and then Bitcoin dropped, it wasn't as bad. In my mind, I kind of maybe like broke even a little bit, and I'm willing to hold the Bitcoin for 5 years. And so, in my humble opinion, even if we go to 7K or 10K, you'll never see me go fade white. I won't even mind. It'll be a beautiful, beautiful thing, all right? Shout out to everybody here on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you for jumping on into the live stream and just being awesome. I really, really appreciate it, all right? Today's a great day. We hit 38K lifers on YouTube channel. 100K is coming faster than you realize. Thank you so much for saying that, man. I hope so. We trickled in this month, though. It was a lot harder to get the subs. We were fighting to get subs. It was, but we still made it to 38,000. Shout out to the beautiful, beautiful milestone. Let's go look at that together. See that beautiful 38K number. I love that. I love that. And shout out to the 288 people watching on the live. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I met the CEO of Tether. I asked him, like, when can we see the funds? Like, why can't we just get everything on the blockchain and get it transparent? I didn't try to drill him. I was super nice about it. I thought he was an amazing person. I felt like we got along. He'll remember me. His assistant says he watches me every single day. So I'm on inside his office all the time. Kind of really locked me in how, big I can get inside this industry if the CEO of Tether's assistant watches the Crypto Lifer every single day. I mean, that got me going. I was like, whoa. So, you know what I mean? It's about like kind of where you're at in the structure of the industry. Not as many as how many, random people like or see your tweet, see your views. It's kind of like what you're doing. Market capitulation is YouTube capitulation, but we still growing, baby. But I want to find a way to circumvent that through my character. I believe that we can really push forward and not be controlled by the markets. I really truly believe that. Because we educate, we provide good vibes and good feelings, And with that being said, I got to get a shirt like this, and I'll just wear it all the time. Dude, you represent me, I represent you. That's how it works. Shout out to Nathan Hill, CEO of Crypto Magazine, man. God bless you, Nathan. Shout out to Crypto Chick in the house. Love you, Crypto Chick. Thank you for being here. Shout out to everyone that made this trip amazing. And then, honestly, big thanks to everybody. Big thanks to the Hit Network, DZ, BitBoy, ATB, and all the people over there that have helped me gain notoriety throughout the market and throughout the crypto space. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. 38,000 subscribers today. What a milestone. What a beautiful milestone it is to be alive. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. I'm already thinking about my flight and how I have to break down the studio. Get everything into these bags and make sure they're the right weight. Otherwise, they overcharge you for the weight. And then it's just like you're dealing with all this nonsense. Man, it's crazy. I did check in already, and I'm ready to go. I got my seat. I got everything. You're the boss, man. Even when I didn't know nothing about TA, I just came for you and your energy, man. You're the boss. Lifer, everyone on the crypto space knows you, and your TA is just a matter of time. When crypto grows, you will grow with it, baby. Thumbs up for life. Lifer champ, man. Shout out to Sun. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my team, man. We too strong. We too strong. And yo, I'm telling everyone, I'm going to start lifting heavy weights, and I'm going to get John Cena big. I'm saying that out loud right now. You're going to see me get John Cena big. I'm going to order the weight system in my garage. I'm going to build it out, and I am going to get John Cena big. I'm deciding. At 40 years old, I can do it. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to show you how hard I work, baby. I'm going to bust through all my clothes. Blah. I'm ready for it. I'm feeling it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. You're amazing people. You all know that. You all know that, right? So let's take a look. Let's see if we see anything on the radar for the day. So honestly, if Bitcoin makes this move out the flag, then everything is going to make a move out the flag. So that means MATIC's going to move, DOT's going to move, Cardano's going to move. Let's take a look at Polkadot and see how it's looking at for the day. I haven't looked at it in a while. When I find your channel, I couldn't believe that you didn't have at least 100,000 to 500,000 followers. I wish I could work for you someday. Why do you wish? Why don't you just start doing it? Why don't you just start doing it little by little? Next thing you know, we'll form a relationship. What do you want to do? You could do something as small as a grain of sand, and every little bit helps everybody. I'm sure every single person here helps me in some way, shape, or form. If every one of you took a video of me and posted it to your Twitter, if every one of you opened up a Twitter right now, even if you didn't have one, if everyone here did a little bit of if every single person here retweeted, hit a like, that's how it works. All you have to do is your part. One little part, one like, one tweet. And if we all continue to do that, that's how it's going to happen, baby. Shout out to Sneaky Pete Vaporizes, my man. Sneaky, you know what it is. You know we don't play this game. Shout out to Sneaky Pete in the game. Thank you for the super chat. May God bless you for the $2.79 Canadian. That is amazing. Woo! Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on into the live and being here with me. And look, here we do have a bullish divergence. Not really, but that one is slightly there. That's like an exaggerated. And then we get the push-up. Not really, but it does suggest that we could get a move back to the upside. Polkadot, vicariously living through Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. Took a bit of a beatdown with all that FUD, I guess, right? So when you look at it, you're looking for the flag that Bitcoin's in. 4-hour also has a possible room to go. Polkadot actually is a little messy, I have to say. May not be the most correlated, but this is the flag you're looking at. If Bitcoin makes a move, this flag should make a move. Not amazing, right? What are you doing to me over there? It's not letting me grab that piece. There was some glitch in the matrix there. He's out like, that looks like it could pump up, but the 1 hour is already kind of getting a little ahead of itself. Let's take a look at MATIC. I don't like the dot trade personally. I think there's better out there. This is what I'm talking about. I want to see the 1 hour lower starting to break out, and this little flag could do some serious damage. If the shorts squeeze themselves too hard here, we're going to get a bit of a move. So we got to be careful. But if the shorts could squeeze themselves a little too hard here, we could see a bit of an issue. All right. Hardest working man in crypto. Thank you for saying that. Core PCI. Yeah. Let's make Lifer go international. Only 13% of the entire world speaks English. 87 people is missing the energy, the love, the vibes, the best TA in the game. Let's make the Lifer go international. Only 13% of the entire world speaks English. Really? That's so weird. You think the whole world speaks English with you, and then it says no, right? That's insane. So weird, man. I'm looking at Bookmap right here. I'm trying to reconfigure it. I'm attempting to reconfigure it. I don't know why it was going on. Let's see what can happen here. I'm connected now. There we go. I got it locking. I guess, when they did the whole Black Friday stuff, they revamped, and I just had to revibrate my connection. All right, here we go. I'm back on Bookmap, baby. I'm sorry, I just had to get it going. I apologize that. So look, we're on Binance Futures here, all right? And we're taking a look at it. It's very strange, honestly. I'm going to have to reconfigure the way I'm looking at this. It doesn't look the same as normal. Something's going on here. Not getting the data the same way. Like, it's skipping balls in a way. Saying this is a huge buy wall here and a huge buy wall at 16,000 now. Look, 6,000 Bitcoin at $16,000. Like, I've never seen anything like that. That's insane. So a lot of people think that's going to be the bottom, and they're trying to scoop the bottom. I mean, this is nuts. I see no liquidity up top, except for a sell at 17.5 and a huge sell at 18,000. Says we're likely to go up to my targets today. Kind of what Bookmap is saying. All right. You're funny, man. Skipping ball. Sam the jeweler. What's good, Lifer, man? Shout out to my man Giovanni. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can you please comment on the unemployment claims and core PCE data that just came in? I would like to. Let's take a look at them. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I appreciate you that. Okay. And we'll let people understand what is the core PCE. All right. Let's educate the masses real quick. Get them understanding. The core PCE price index is defined as a personal consumption expenditure prices excluding food and energy. The core PCE price index measures the prices paid by consumers for goods and services without the volatility caused by movements in food and energy prices to reveal underlying inflation trends. Food prices consist of those included in the PCE category of food and beverages purchased for off-premise consumption. Prices include the PCE category food, services, and accommodations. Are not included in the food price index because they serve prices tend to be far less volatile than those for the food commodities, such as meats, fish, vegetables, and fruits. Energy prices consist of those including. Meaning, like when you go to the airport and you buy a sandwich, it's $8. Usually it will be $8, right? Instead of when you go buy meat at the store, it's $6 a pound, could be $8 a pound, changing all the, right, stuff like that. So core PCI, how much people are paying, right? That's kind of what it is, right? So we got some core PCI data today that people want to go over. Let's take a look. Where's the best place to go and get this information? Jamie, give me a link right away and get this going so we don't look silly. I appreciate that. I got you on Slack right now. I'm going to write the word Slack so you know I'm like honed in. If you can get me some core PCI data right away, instead of writing tripping balls, you should have been... should have been working. You should have seen that comment. You should have been backing me up already. I'm just messing with you, man. Look, did we just get wow, we got a spike out of this to the upside. Look at this. So Bitcoin did just get this crazy spike up to the upside on that buy pressure. However, that 15 minutes a little high for me, but it did solidify the break above this. Now the 15 minute could play some games. It's already pushing the idea that this 1 hour is going to break to the upside. We already began to break out of my flag. The 1 hour is pushing to the upside. We're seeing signs of life. All right. Core presented is below consensus, 0.2% actual versus the 0.3% that was expected. All right. So people were paying a little less than they thought they would. So that means it's good. It's getting better for the consumer slightly, which is okay, which means maybe they can lay off slightly, right? It is what it is. 17K alts roar, baby. Alts roar. And we had two thumbs. Which thumb was better? We had two thumbs today. Which thumb do you like better? This one or the one that we put out? You let us know. We'll change it back to this one if you think it's good. This one's pretty cool. I don't even know how you got me doing that. When was I doing that pose? How many poses have I done? This is insane. What I do, everyone asks me, how do I do this? I go and I do a professional shoot for like $500. There's a guy right near my house, and I sit with him, and he has an amazing telephoto lens, and, you know, he's pretty, like, into his craft, and we've connected, and he does charge me like $500, man. But he takes, like, 500 pictures of me in many different outfits, and I do that, like, once or twice a year, and then, boom. And then I hand it to my team, and, man, they have, like, 700 pictures of me doing all the funky, wacky things. And I know what it looked like, so I'm like, ooh, ah. Like, we do smart ones, we do fun ones, and it's fun. I do a photo shoot once, twice a year, and we have an absolute blast, man. And so that's how I get all these awesome thumbs. Man, we make them professionally. We don't play games, man. We put a lot of effort into every single thing we do here on the channel. We don't play games. Right, Sudo? Sudo! Yo, Sudo! Yo, Guma! Not bad for 500, to be honest. I believe the PCA data will reinforce the 500 basis points in December, which can keep Bitcoin above 17,000. Shout out to Shoddy Bitcoins in the house for the 199. Shoddy Bitcoins. We love you, Shoddy. Shoddy! First dude to put me on YouTube. I will never forget it. When I blow up, you're coming with me. You're coming on. When I'm huge, I have 1 million followers. I'm boosting you, man. I'm getting there. I'm going to help you every way, shape I can. But you gotta keep moving too. I love you, Shawnee. You're doing your thing, man. Stay strong. And I hope you and your mom are doing great, man. God bless you and your life, brother. Thank you for the 199, man. It feels good to give, baby. It feels good to give. Shout out to Shawnee. Oh, he wanted to show me the photo shoot links? Nah, they don't need to see that. That's funny. But people want to see the photo shoots are crazy, man. They go in. I don't know what people think, but we do a bunch of pictures. They're fun, man. We just have a blast, you know. We just go in, man. We do all sorts of stuff. My daughter was You've probably seen some of these, right? Like, all right, that's enough, my baby girl. So there you go. All right. Shout out to Crypto Muser. I'm awake. It's funny. He's on the stream. There he is. Oh my God, that's how I know he's alive. He doesn't say hi to me. He texts me through the chat. Yo, I'm here, man. Yo, man, I see you over there, man. I see you over there. Up early today. Good morning. Positive vibes and much love to the Lifer fam. God bless you, spiritual misfit. You're the best, man. You know you're the best, though. That's what it is. So, look, Bitcoin already getting that push to the upside like we talked about. The dollar getting completely banged to the ground. We're starting to see some moves. All coins are going to push to the upside. You're going to see moves at MATIC, all the USDT pairs. So I'm showing you that it looks like this afternoon we should see some moves in the market. Get ready. Get excited. And honestly, if you thought it was hard to trade the last few months, it only gets better when Bitcoin trades back to the upside. So they've tried to do everything to us. They've collapsed entire exchanges. They've tried to make the industry look like it's insolvent completely and 100%. They try to make crypto look like a scam, but it's not. It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and we know it is. And each and every one of us are going to continue to grow in light and love, and we're going to move at the speed of light. And nobody can tell us different. Does this break all the way back to the upside for 6.9% gains, which will give you about 18 to 20% gains on the MATIC 3L token? Okay. Thank you, Shawnee, man. God bless you, brother. Hey, Lifer, love the channel. I just joined the 99, and wow, so much great information in the group. Can we look at Uno if you have time? Shout out to Thomas Shatlock. Thank you for jumping on in, man. People are just joining, too, to this day. Every single day, people are jumping on in. They love the vibes. They love the hard work, and they love the education. My life is education. That's what I do, everyone. That's what I'm doing. Every single day, I lug all this equipment with me so I can achieve my dreams of keeping you where you need to be. You keep me where I need to be, and together we have an awesome cycle of love, light, and the pursuit of happiness, and we're on our way to the next level. I'll keep putting in the work. You keep putting in the work. You keep showing up. I'll keep showing up. Right? Agreed? Agreed? All right. I'll see you there. Let's keep it doing. You made an agreement with me. You're going to keep showing up, right? I'm going to keep showing up, and I can show you how. If I keep coming every day, then why can't you? What makes me different than you? There's no difference between me and you. We are both beautiful people of God. We can do anything we put our minds to. We really can. We can do anything we put our minds to. There's nothing stopping us. Wake up in gratitude. I woke up this morning. First thing I thought about was I can walk to the bathroom because I have legs. There's people that don't have their legs right now. I have my legs. What a blessing it was to go to the bathroom this morning. Amen. Start with gratitude. Appreciate you all for being here. May God bless your beautiful souls. So we're looking at all different coins here popping to the upside. Watch out for my elite. They're going to be ripping through the market, posting all sorts of charts, getting you going, getting you in the zone. PSL booming to the upside. So we're looking for a possible move. Can Doge get a bit of a move here? Let's take a look at Dogecoin. And let's take a look at Unore. Right? I know the coin. I know all these coins, man. Ooh, I like what you're seeing here. A bit of a retest beginning to form. Let's take a look at the bigger time frame. I want to see the daily real quick. Daily's a little spent, okay? So you can see I traded this a few other times before. I had this strong support. I call that strong support. See that? Bounce, bounce, bounce. I said, man, you buy that strong support, boom. That thing was a huge gainer of about 54%. I nailed it the last time I traded this. Haven't looked at it since, so let's take a look. I'll delete my work, but it still has that strong support, which is pretty interesting. It looks like it's got like this undominable, unbeatable sell wall, a buy wall here that just like cannot be beat. Let's take a look. So look, we have bounced off the zone. I mean, it got a little lower, you could say, because we had this and then we lost that shelf. So we had this shelf, we lost the shelf, we bounced here off of 3.6 back all the way up to 4 cents and 0.2 of a cent. Now the 22-hour has this little scoop, which I've seen bigger moves come out of that. You'd be surprised. The daily's a little high, but it also is doing that little rounded top. I've seen moves come out of that. You would be surprised. So I'm already privy to the information of what could occur. 1 hour time frames getting overbought and curving to the downside. I'm not a fan of that, but it is a flag, right? So we're going to look at it. The moving averages are getting tight. So what we need to see is we need to see possibly the 4 hour reset, but when it resets, we don't want to break this bottom trend line, right? Getting glitchy here on TradingView today. Getting a little glitchy here today. So look, come down to the flag, do a small reset on the 4 hour, maybe a half reset, and get the move to the upside. How's the vibes? How's the music? How's the energy? Appreciate you for jumping on in here every single day with the Lifer, baby. And it's Friday, man. No, it's not. It's Thursday. It feels like a Friday for me, though. I don't know why. I keep thinking it's Friday. Welcome to the new Lifers joining the crew. Shout out to everybody that joined me, and shout out to all the new people in the trading group. Bitcoin heavy volatile. Well, I mean, in my mind, oh, wow, look at that. Definitely a squeeze. Look at that. That was a squeeze, right? At the end of the day, when the 15 minutes high, I do not like to get into the trade. See? Remember what I said? We could leave this and drop to the downside. Anything is possible. 15 minutes overbought. It's coming down. It has to reset. This is what we need. That spike was weird to me because I saw the 15-minute overbought, and I figured we were. Remember, I said we got to wait out this 15-minute first before we could jump on into the 1 hour time frame. We seem to be breaking this trend. And this is a rising wedge that could break to the downside. I just want to repeat that there was bearish divergence here too as well. All right, you lose this high volume node, you're headed to this one at about 16,000, So we got to go through some pain. This 15-minute has to reset before the 1 hour can bring us the love, and also the 4 hour could pin us and start to dump on us. Let's take a look. Is the 4 hour beginning? 4 hours getting some tweezer tops here, starting to show signs that it could break out of this rising wedge. If it does, the measured move would take us all the way down to this area. Let's just take a look at a short just in case. Honore isn't a bit of a flag. Let's take a look at a short just in case. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin short just in case. All right. So that it fell completely out of the pattern, okay? So let's take a look. I always like to keep a short in case, you know. My man's pouring his coffee. He's getting his tea, whatever he's doing. He's getting it in.
Let's go.
He's doing it.
Let's go.
So that was the idea. This would have to break back inside the pattern, right? So now you kind of start channeling. So what you're seeing here is even if this kind of slumps, if Bitcoin doesn't get back above certain areas and loses 17K, they're playing games right now, bro. They just pump Bitcoin up and down and like, they just liquidated mad people, man. Like, thinking they were sweet. So the short could break out of this falling wedge to the upside, you know? Kind of strange fly. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to do that. Could go a little lower to the nose here, but you can see it's in the liquidity zone where it could kind of stall out and get a move to the upside. So the 4 hour does want to push to the upside here for a short. So, you know, again, the 1 hour is overbought on the short, so I wouldn't jump in right now. I wait for the 1 hour to do its thing. So right now, if I'm going to play a short, I'm going to put an alert here at the middle of this, and I'll put another alert here at the bottom of this. If these alerts hit and things start to play out and I see Bitcoin struggling, there possibly could be a short in play here. Not a huge one. I'm not saying it's, you know, but just something to play for the day or for the afternoon, just something to look at. The 1 hour does look absolutely beautiful for Bitcoin, suggesting it's going to break out of here. But we got to make sure that the 15-minute, you know, plays the game here and doesn't lose this, what we want here. See, draw this pattern. Oh, we just broke it. To me, we just broke the trend line. We did, clear as day. We need to break back inside. So here, you're looking for this. If you bear, oh, wow, nasty dump to the downside. Nasty dump. I think we lost 17, yeah. And there you go. Bitcoin must remain above 17,000 to remain bullish, right? And honestly, this is kind of a slanted, do you see the slanted diamond? And diamond, I starting to, the more I do this, the more our patterns become slanted and switched. But like this is a bit of a slanted diamond. It's not easy to see, right? But it has feelings of a diamond. You come in, you come out the diamond, right? You're destined to go here because you just lost a high volume node. You're destined to come all the way back down here to about 16,900. Not amazing, not horrible, you know? And we're back above 17K. This could just be, they're flirting around with the liquidations, all right? Keep dropping that, but hey, it was there. I'm going to have to get a magazine stand, you know? There's something funny about Bookmap right now. I'm going to have to reload it or something. Binance futures, marginal perpetual swap future. I think I was on the wrong, let's take it here. No, quarterly. No, I don't want quarterly. Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be the right one. Data looks funny. This looks, I got it now. This looks more like what we're talking about. I got it now. This music is such good trading music. It's good Miami music too, baby. 17,000, huge buy wall now. It's kind of crazy. Kind of a mini inverted head and shoulder there. I see the 15-minute just attempting to reset. If we can kind of cheat this idea, and we just can't leave this pattern. We wick back in. We got to stay inside this triangle on the 15. And then the 1 hour will, in my opinion, move to the upside. I know they're doing shenanigans right now, but I'm going to stick to what I'm talking about, right? I'm going to stick to my game. Let's take a look at total market cap. And then everyone, I'm out of here for the day. This was a quick live stream, in and out. We started at 7:45. a nice hour in, right? So look, this is the entire total market cap. And you can see the bearish divergence right there that's playing out, all right? It's clear as day. And then if you even kind of map this out here, take off my moving averages for a second, and we zoom into the 1 hour. This is this channel that I'm watching, and we're likely to head back here to the bottom of the channel, which is 800 billion. I want to just keep 800 billion. If we keep above 800 billion, that's my line in the sand. We start to drop that and we barely retest it, then we're going to drop all the way back down here to about $738 billion. So just be careful, all right? Something that you definitely want to think about. Let me see what Jamie's got for us. Jamie always comes through, man. Okay, U.S. October PCI core inflation is 0.5 versus 0.5 expected. All right. So price was 0.51, revised up to 0.52. PCI core MOM is 0.02 versus 0.03 expected. 0.2 versus 0.3. Prior MOM is 0.05. The headline PCI is 6% versus the 6.2% expected. And deflation is 0.3 versus the 0.5 expected. So inflation has decreased slightly, right? Purchasing power has got a little better. Things are okay, somewhat. Giving the Fed that feeling that they may be able to, loosen up a little bit. This is huge for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's like you have to understand, when you trade where I trade, I'm trying to think of the best example of this, but it's like being in the most tight. This is kind of an idea. It's like I guess it's like, this is going to be a really weird example, but you know how like if you get a guitar string and you make it so tight, it's about to, that's like a risk asset in a way. And Bitcoin will break because it gets so tight, right? But once you restring it, and you know what I mean? Like the odds of it staying there for a while are pretty good. So it's like they try to break Bitcoin's string and maybe it popped with FTX or whatever. But like, point of the story is Bitcoin will be the first asset to rip the second they lay off the gas. That's what I'm trying to, I'm trying to make the best metaphor for it, but so like we're getting pressed, but the second, everything else kind of moves the market, but the second they take their foot off that gas, Bitcoin, you know what I mean? And then we're back into a little bit of a move. We're trading altcoins. So we're in a very volatile space, but we get rewarded the best and the fastest out of these moves. So that's why we do what we do, all right? And that's why we subscribe the way we subscribe, and that, to this mentality, right? So this is a good sign, all right? This is a good sign so far, all right? Yeah, why not buying equities if Powell didn't confirm that they will not lower rates in 2023? I guess that in December 14th, equity Uber bulls will be screaming for exit once they realize the newer dot plot will show a much higher terminal rate, as Powell confirmed yesterday, but no one listened. Interesting. So he's just kind of like floundering, but saying he did say the war was not over against inflation. What if he comes strong back in 2023? I believe it's going to be a different dynamic by then, and he's going to slowly lose control. I've been saying this for years. It doesn't matter what they do with that interest rate. You're going to see the market take advantage. It's going to show you what inflation does or doesn't do. They haven't put too much money into circulation. Bitcoin will eventually win this war. Don't listen to their nonsense, because if you listen to their nonsense, you'll believe it's okay to hold the dollar, and over time, you're going to get beat by not holding BTC. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taken as such, but that's what I do. That's how I got where I'm at. That's how I quit my job. That's how I decided to, once I got the security of buying Bitcoin at the lows and I had a bit of a safety net, Bitcoin rips to 20K and you buy a bunch of it at 2,000, right? You 10x your savings for the first time in your life, and you put like 10, 20 grand, you got 250 grand, and you never had that money in your life. It gives you confidence, number one. You're like, wow, I got $250,000, and I used to be a nobody, and you're still a nobody. But you know what I mean? For you, it's a big deal. It's like, look, growing up in a one-room house, and now you got a 2-bedroom apartment. You used to be in a shack, and now you got something for yourself, and then you feel better. And then you're like, you know what? Maybe I can go on my way. Then you peel off, you make a few other trades in altcoins, you peel off 40 grand, and you start trading. You take 6 months off from work, you put your time into it, and next thing you know, you got yourself a bit of a fallback plan. And you got yourself a nest egg to work off of. And if you stay humble, you stay focused, and then if you don't know what you're doing and you find you're making some mistakes on your way, because you will, you get that education. And then hopefully, right, like me, I had a little bit of money to pay for that education. I spent $2,000 on a trading thing one day. And then I joined a trading group. The trading group was better because, man, these programs are great. They can't fast track you. Like what I teach fast tracks you, but nothing beats getting your hands dirty. Like you can watch 100 gardening videos And you could be an expert at gardening. Literally, you could spend the next 10 years watching gardening videos on YouTube and you will know everything. pH, balance, this, that. But if you don't go outside and actually plant a plant, like it doesn't matter how much you watch and how much you know. And that's why I talk about my trading group. My trading group gives you the place to get your hands dirty to grow a plant for yourself. Jump on in, grow your first TA plant. I'm waiting for you, baby. I got the soil waiting. We're going to water it for you, baby. So everyone, I'm out for the day. Bitcoin is struggling sideways. I do see it more likely breaking up to the upside than to the downside based on the 1 hour time frame, but anything is possible. We do have a short possible. When we're looking at it on the 4 hour time frame, we could see a bit of a move here. So keep that privy. Don't forget that and keep that in your pocket, right? So everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Grow your first lemon tree. Just tuned in. You're telling lifers to grow. You hear what he said?
Yeah, grow those lemon trees.
No, he's so stupid.
Oh yeah. Lemon trees, not those trees.
Yeah, lemon tree, not those trees. Hey, man, as long as it's medicinal and you're helping somebody out,
That's right.
that's okay.
True.
That's medicine, man. There's nothing wrong with medicine in this world. Herbal medicine. I have 2 lemon trees. Dude, you're awesome. I'm going to plant some lemon trees, too. I believe you can plant them, right? Even in Massachusetts. Everyone, thank you so much for jumping on in. I hope I didn't miss any super chats. Tim Tracy, you could also email me at marketingteam@Crypto Lifer. My man, thank you, Jamie, making connections. Look at Jamie making business contacts throughout the live stream. Hey, Lifer, I love the channel. I just joined the 99, and wow, so much great information in the group. Can we look at Uno if you have time? We did that too. Everyone, we covered the S&P. We covered the dollar index. We covered total. We covered Bitcoin. We covered some altcoins, and we had some fun. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications if you came to the channel. Then you're already doing the right thing, everyone. Crypto is life. I'll see you on the next live stream. I love you all. You can, you will, you are the best. You are going to change your life. Don't wait for somebody else. You got this, baby. I was dreaming one day. I created this little Crypto Lifer logo. Made a video. Made another video. Made another video. Look where I'm at now. And it only took 3 years, 3.5 years. I mean, come on. Dedicate yourself to something. You'd be surprised how fast your life can change. Everyone, I love you. Stay awesome. I'll catch you on the next one. Be safe. Checking that in, like,